Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Zesty Craft. Here are the 10 rarest items in Minecraft and how to get them. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Heart of the Sea. This rare item of underwater beauty cannot be crafted. Therefore, players will have to delve into the shipwrecks and ocean ruins to acquire a Heart of the Sea. They are only located in chests of buried treasure, which are normally quite tough to find, though this uncommon item can be sniffed out. By feeding a raw cod or raw salmon to a dolphin, this friendly cetacean will lead the player to the nearest buried treasure, shipwreck, or ocean ruin. Keep in mind, however, that the Heart of the Sea is not a mere bauble or trinket, but is actually the core component of an even rarer item, a conduit. Number 9, a conduit. This rare underwater implement grants plenty of boons when deployed in water deep enough to completely submerge a player, about 3x3 blocks of water. It grants those within a wide range of the deployment site the abilities to breathe underwater, mine faster while submerged, and vision that can pierce the dark waves. It can also hurt enemies within the same range for 2 hearts of damage every 2 seconds. These incredible abilities will be difficult to acquire. However, as the 2 ingredients required to craft it are also quite tough to get a hold of, in addition to the Heart of the Sea, the player will need 8 Nautilus shells, which are items that can be found while fishing, though not very often. Number 8, End Crystal. These sinister crystals are most infamous for residing in the end atop many obsidian pillars for the purpose of healing and respawning the Ender Dragon. They shoot the mighty draconic fiend with a beam that grants the regeneration effect in huge quantities. They also cause explosions around themselves when struck or destroyed by the most conventional means. If the player desires, they can craft these strange and usually harmful rare items. To craft an end crystal, one will need 7 blocks of grass, a gas tier, and an eye of the ender. Number 7, Beacon. Beacons are one of the brightest blocks in the game. They are a rare item that emits a beam of light pointing at the sky. They can be useful in helping one find their way back home or as impressive decorations. To get their cubic hands on them, players will need to craft these luminous ornaments from some tough to find ingredients. The 5 blocks of grass needed are easy enough to craft. However, the 3 blocks of obsidian will take some exploration or lava harvesting to obtain. The most challenging component to acquire will be a nether star, which is only dropped by a fearsome mob known as the Wither. Number 6, Enchanted Weapons and Armor. Normally, players must enchant items and weapons using an enchanted book, an item created by putting a regular book into an enchanting table and infusing it with an effect. This enchanted book must then be placed onto an anvil alongside the desired weapon or piece of armor to bestow the sought-after attributes. However, weapons and bits of armor that are already enchanted can spawn on mobs such as zombies. This is fairly rare, and the enchantments upon the gear will always be random. Number 5, Golden Apple. This lustrous orb is a rare item as well as a type of food that, upon being eaten, grants the player the absorption effect that provides 2 bonus golden hearts that act as armor, though only for 2 minutes. It also gives the eater the regeneration 2 effect that heals half of a heart every 0.4 seconds over the course of 5 seconds. It's possible to craft a golden apple, though it will require a fair bit of gold ingots, 8 to be exact, all arranged around an apple on a crafting table. Number 4, Music Disc. There are 13 unique music discs that exist in Minecraft. Each has its own tune and different colored appearance. Their tracks range from ominous ambient sounds to cheerful melodies and even jazz numbers. They can only be played after being placed into a jukebox. Each of these songs can be found in chests and from dungeons, woodland mansions, bastion remnants, as well as in buried treasure. These are at the top of the list for all true Minecraft collectors. Number 3, Banner Pattern. Banner patterns are epic items that only serve a cosmetic purpose in creating different images upon a chosen banner when placed alongside one in a loom. There are 6 in the Java version of the game, but 7 in the Bedrock edition. Each pattern can be crafted by combining paper with the specified item on a crafting table. Some of the patterns require a simple non-paper component like an ox-eye daisy, though others can be tricky to come across, like a wither skeleton skull. Number 2, Dragon Egg. This egg should be familiar to all players, as it's the trophy that all seek in their first playthrough. It only spawns once in the end, and the player must defeat the Ender Dragon before the portal back to Minecraftia opens and the Dragon Egg becomes available near to it. However, the players can't mine it by normal means, as it will teleport if someone tries to hit it with a pickaxe. To harvest it properly, players need to push it off its pedestal with a piston, which will cause it to drop as an item as opposed to being a solid block. Number 1, Enchanted Golden Apple. These upgrades to Golden Apples function much the same, just with better effects. Enchanted Golden Apples grant the effect Absorption 4, which bestows a whopping 8 hearts of golden armor for 2 full minutes. It also grants regeneration 2 or 5, depending on whether one is playing the Java version or Bedrock edition respectively. In addition, it gives resistance 1 and fire resistance 1 for 5 minutes. Such wondrous yellow spears cannot be crafted. Unfortunately, and since they are an epic tier item, players will have a hard time coming across them. Players can find them in chests from dungeons, mineshaft, bastion remnants, desert temples, ruined portals, and woodland mansions. However, in each location they have between a 1 and 7% chance of spawning. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. So long.